The M1117 Guardian is one of those military vehicles that may not always get the spotlight like main battle tanks or fighter jets, but its role on the modern battlefield is absolutely critical. Designed as an armored security vehicle, the M1117 Guardian was built to protect soldiers in some of the most dangerous environments, where threats can come from any direction and at any moment. This vehicle represents a shift in military thinking, where mobility, protection, and adaptability are just as important as raw firepower. The story of the M1117 Guardian begins in the late 1990s, when the United States military recognized the growing need for a dedicated armored security vehicle. Peacekeeping missions, convoy escorts, base security, and urban patrols were becoming more common, especially in regions with asymmetric warfare threats. Traditional unarmored vehicles were simply too vulnerable, while heavier armored platforms were often too slow or expensive for these roles. The solution was a vehicle that could bridge the gap, offering strong protection without sacrificing mobility. Built by Textron Marine and Land Systems, the M1117 Guardian entered service in the early 2000s. It was originally developed for the U.S. military police, whose missions frequently placed them in high-risk situations such as convoy escort, route security, and crowd control in hostile environments. From the very beginning, the Guardian was designed with survivability in mind. Its hull is constructed from armored steel, capable of withstanding small arms fire, artillery fragments, and the blast effects of roadside explosives to a certain degree. One of the most distinctive features of the M1117 Guardian is its V-shaped hull. This design helps deflect the energy of landmine explosions away from the crew compartment, significantly improving survivability compared to flat-bottom vehicles. At a time when improvised explosive devices were becoming one of the most deadly threats on the battlefield, this feature proved to be extremely valuable. The Guardian was not invincible, but it offered a much higher level of protection than many vehicles that came before it. In terms of size, the M1117 Guardian is compact enough to maneuver through urban streets, yet large enough to carry a full crew and essential equipment. Typically, it is operated by a crew of 3, including a driver, a gunner, and a commander. The interior is designed to be functional rather than luxurious, with a strong focus on protection, communication systems, and situational awareness. Bullet-resistant windows provide visibility while maintaining safety, and firing ports allow the crew to engage threats if necessary. Mobility is another key strength of the M1117 Guardian. Powered by a diesel engine, it can reach respectable speeds on both paved roads and rough terrain. Its four-wheel drive system allows it to operate effectively in deserts, rocky landscapes, and urban environments alike. This versatility made it especially useful during operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, where units needed reliable vehicles that could quickly adapt to changing terrain and mission requirements. The armament of the M1117 Guardian is designed to provide flexible firepower rather than overwhelming force. It is usually equipped with a turret that can mount various weapons, such as a .50 caliber heavy machine gun or a 40 mm automatic grenade launcher. This combination allows the vehicle to engage both lightly armored targets and enemy personnel. The turret is often fitted with day and night optics, enabling the gunner to identify and engage threats in low-light conditions, which is essential for modern military operations. During the Iraq War, the M1117 Guardian gained a strong reputation among U.S. forces. Military police units relied heavily on it for convoy escort missions, where the threat of ambushes and roadside bombs was constant. Compared to unarmored Humvees, the Guardian offered significantly better protection, and many soldiers credited it with saving lives. Its ability to absorb damage and keep moving made it a trusted platform in some of the most dangerous areas of operation. As the conflict evolved, the Guardian's role expanded beyond military police duties. Other units began using it for base security, patrol missions, and even quick reaction forces. Its presence alone often acted as a deterrent, as its armored profile and visible weapon systems signaled strength and readiness. In urban environments, where threats could emerge from rooftops, alleyways, or vehicles, the Guardian provided a sense of security that lighter vehicles simply could not match. The M1117 Guardian also saw service with several allied and partner nations. Countries facing internal security challenges or peacekeeping missions found the vehicle well suited to their needs. Its relatively simple design and proven reliability made it attractive for export. In many cases, the Guardian was used for border security, counterinsurgency operations, and protection of critical infrastructure. Its adaptability allowed it to be configured for different missions, depending on the operational requirements of the user. Despite its strengths, the M1117 Guardian is not without limitations. Compared to newer mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles, or MRAPs, its level of blast protection is more limited. As threats evolved and IEDs became more powerful, militaries began fielding heavier vehicles with even greater survivability. However, these vehicles often came with trade-offs in terms of cost, weight, and maneuverability. The Guardian remained relevant because it struck a balance that was still suitable for many missions. Another important aspect of the M1117 Guardian is its psychological impact. For soldiers inside, the thick armor and protected cabin provide confidence, allowing them to focus on their mission rather than constant fear of small arms fire. For adversaries, facing an armored vehicle with a stabilized weapons system can be intimidating, reducing the likelihood of direct attacks. In modern warfare, where morale and perception play significant roles, this psychological factor should not be underestimated. Over time, the U.S. military began to phase out some of its M1117 Guardians, replacing them with newer platforms or reallocating them to Allied forces. Many of these vehicles were transferred through military assistance programs, giving them a second life in other countries' armed forces. Even today, the Guardian continues to serve in various parts of the world, a testament to its solid design and enduring usefulness. When we look at the M1117 Guardian in the broader context of military vehicle development, it represents an important transitional step. It sits between lightly armored utility vehicles and heavily armored combat platforms. Its design reflects lessons learned from real-world combat, particularly the need to protect troops from unpredictable threats while maintaining flexibility and speed. These lessons have influenced the development of many modern armored vehicles that followed. The legacy of the M1117 Guardian is not defined by flashy technology or record-breaking firepower, but by reliability and practicality. It is a vehicle that did exactly what it was designed to do: protect soldiers, support security missions, and operate effectively in challenging environments. In many ways, it embodies the idea that sometimes the most important military equipment is not the most famous, but the most dependable. As military conflicts continue to evolve, the role of vehicles like the M1117 Guardian remains relevant. Security operations, peacekeeping missions, and urban patrols are unlikely to disappear, and the need for armored platforms that can handle these tasks will continue. Whether serving with major military powers or smaller armed forces, the Guardian's influence can still be seen in the design philosophy of modern armored security vehicles. The M1117 Guardian may not dominate headlines, but its contribution to modern military operations is undeniable. It has protected countless soldiers, supported complex missions, and adapted to a wide range of operational demands. For those who served inside it, the Guardian was more than just a vehicle. It was a shield, a lifeline, and a trusted companion in some of the most dangerous situations imaginable.